to Cactus. There we go. Hello and welcome to Cactusocracy Live. This is my name is Chris Adams. I would be here with Joseph P. Larkin, but he's running to get a cape for the vampire movie that B movie that we were watching, Curados De Espantos. So he will be back in, I would say, hopefully like a little bit. But I'm gonna play a little stupid song, or at least a part of it. And we'll see how this goes, because... Jeez. Okay. I'm going to turn down a little. Well, let's see. How's it? I might have to mute at least some of this, or at least... Well, I don't know. I can't tell. I want to suck your cock. So, anyway... just so we don't get any copyright, I'm going to talk over this really fast. This is a ridiculous, stupid song that Joseph was like, we got to play this silly joke song. So we're watching basically a horror B movie about vampires. I want to say, I believe it's And I want to say, I also just literally got off from a show. So. I got off from a show right now, and I ran over here. I got my little cat with me. He's chilling. He's doing his thing, mostly just hanging by my stuff. Anyway, this music video, by the way, is ridiculous. And let me see who it's by. Oh, HUNX, and it's called "I Want to Suck Your Cock." And it's everything you could dream it to be. It's stupid. It's silly. I think it's a good mood setter for whatever, and it reminds me of Euro trash. You know, Euro trash. Yeah, it reminds me of Euro trash, but a very funny, like I would say, ridiculous, low budget, just like the movie we're watching. This is what it's going to be, but. Anyway, so as we're watching this ridiculous thing, I just literally got off stage and ran over here as right before 9. So hopefully I wasn't too late. I think I hit the 9 o'clock. But anyway, I think he's back. All right, cool. So I'm gonna add him into this. I muted the music just for copyright reasons, but. I'll play a little bit of it. Like, what a ridiculous... I'm going to mute it again. Like, what a ridiculous... absolutely ridiculous music video, by the way, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Do we need to mute the music? Because
yes.
Like, even when we're going live, will they shut us down if we were playing
absolutely.
music live? Motherfucker. Yes. Well, then fuck the videos, man. We'll just watch this one with the sound off and maybe a little bit of the Fred one. See, yeah. I don't understand their copyright bullshit, because I took these videos from YouTube. They're on YouTube. We're streaming them from YouTube on YouTube. How is that fucking illegal?
Well, the reason...
I love how this is it's supposed that it's a gay vampire, but he's the most unsexy, unerotic vampire I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
Okay, so hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Count Jocula from Slidell, Transylvania. I'm nice to be here. I couldn't find my costume. I had a cape and a little necklace and some teeth, but I couldn't fucking find them. So I'm just gonna be myself.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Okay, so the way the copyright works is YouTube's probably the harshest out of all of them. I think Twitter is more open, but you can upload something, I believe, but you can stream some music, but you have to like pause it every so often. That's how this whole thing works. And yeah. So you can't really play a music video. There's no enjoyment for people that like music.
You get punished for enjoying the beautiful sound of music.
Yeah.
The Lord's melody cannot play in my ears without punishment from Satan himself. YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
YouTube is the servant of Satan for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's nonsense. Are you drinking white wine?
Yes.
Well, it's time for me to call you a homosexual, Chris. Welcome to the fucking faggotry.
What is it really?
No, I'm just kidding. I just don't like white wine, so I make fun of it constantly. Here's what I went and got, and I got to tell you a story about purchasing this bottle of wine.
Coppola.
Got some Francis Ford, but it's like a slightly fancier version that's $30 instead of $20. Woo! And they had the other version was on sale for $12.99, but I was like, well, I've never even seen the director's cut. Of course, I want to fucking get it. And of course, it's like all those other movies where he probably just redid the same taste of wine 3 different times.
Yeah.
Now you don't know which one's the best version. This is the director's cut, but eventually there'll be this special edition 20 years from now cut of this wine. But the funniest fucking thing happened because I drove over to Gelson's. No, not Gelson's, Pavilions. That's like the fanciest grocery store in town.
Okay.
Surprisingly, they still have this. They have like a whole wine
Section.
Like I'm talking like a gigantic aisle of wine and then another half an aisle of wine. And so I went in there and I couldn't find the Francis Ford Coppola and the what do you call them? The sommelier? What is it called?
Sommelier or sol.
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying. Like sommelier. There we go.
Yes, not a Somalian. He wasn't a Somalian sommelier. Imagine getting a wine choice from him. It would be just a glass bottle that's broken and full of rainwater. That's a Somalian. Ooh, can you smell the rainwater? But anyway, so I couldn't find it. I was looking in the American section, and so I found that guy who's the wine expert at Pavilions. And I said, he goes, what are you looking for? And I said, I already know what I want. I want a little Francis Ford. I even say it to the guy just to be annoying. And he goes, oh, let me take you over here to our Italian wines. And I said, oh, that's the confusion. I was looking in the American wines because he's an American. And the guy, I swear to Christ, this guy was wearing a mask, by the way.
Mm.
He was wearing a fucking mask. I swear to God, he said this. He goes, no, Francis Ford Coppola hasn't, what did he say? He hasn't colonized Italy yet. And I can't hide my emotions in these. I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Francis Ford Coppola has been the biggest champion of Italians that's ever existed in Hollywood. What the fuck are you talking about? So then I just was super passive aggressive, just kept thanking him. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you so much. You know so much. Thank you. Wearing a fucking mask in 2026 in the grocery store. You fucking faggots. How goddamn dare you make fun of fucking Francis Ford Coppola? He put Italy on the fucking map, asshole. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? He's Italian and he put Italy on the map in America. Fuck your mother, you whore. I can't even believe that shit. And I wanted to say to him, Francis Ford Coppola might be a colonizer, but he made art that will be remembered long after you are forgotten as the old guy who works at fucking Pavilions showing dudes like me where the Francis Ford Coppola wine is. Like anyone who shops at Pavilions gives a flying fuck about wine quality.
Right.
What do you think you're doing? And so then I was trying to get away from him because I had to get here in time, right? Mm-hmm. And he goes to me, I was trying to walk away. And he goes, wait a second. And he showed me there's like a big glass case that's chilled. And he's like, there's $300 Francis Ford Coppola wine in here. And I was like, yeah, I'll save that for another day.
Yeah, don't try to upsell me, dude, with a mask.
I know, $30, not $300. You put an extra zero more than I needed. But I will one day drink that $300 wine, God damn it. Mm-hmm. If anybody wants to PayPal me some money to do a taste test, we'll test the director's cut versus I'm sure that's the extended edition, the $300 version.
Right. Oh,
I'm very fucking irritated that we can't just play music. The copyright laws in this country don't make any sense because do you know that the reason why you can see a lot of these old TV shows like The Carson Show in documentaries is because there's a weird loophole in the law that says you can take that footage off of YouTube and use it for free in your documentary. However, if you had gone directly to Johnny Carson's estate, they would have charged you a bunch of money. So people just that's why the quality of documentaries looks like shit now. Yeah. You can tell that it's fucking a 10,000-year-old video that someone taped off a TV and uploaded to YouTube at like 25 bits a second or something like that. So I don't know anything. I just showed how ignorant I am about computers, but
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I know what you're saying. But that's probably why, like the footage they had in the Chevy Chase documentary I watched last night was pretty bad, because they probably just pulled it off of YouTube. And
absolutely, they did. They're not gonna spend money on Chevy Chase. Fuck them.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck that waspy dude. I was talking to you about this yesterday, but I want to point it out. Every hipster I've ever met ironically loves Steely Dan and also hates Chevy Chase, authentically hates him. And they don't have any idea that Chevy Chase was in Steely Dan. He was the original keyboard player. Stupid fucks, dude. You need to research your heroes, but also research your enemies too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go ahead and look into my enemies too before I trash them. You have noticed that, guys, right? I always have a lot of information to toss out about people I hate. Ah, shit. I really wanted to show you guys those music videos. I'm so fucking peeved. I picked out a bunch of really cool ones too. Can we show them a minute of the Fred video before? Because there's like 30 seconds of it before you even start singing.
Which one's the Fred? The Bloodhound Gang one?
No. It's called. His name is Fred Figula or something like that.
Ooh, let me.
It's called My Babysitter's a Vampire.
Oh, okay. Hunks. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Let me add this in, because I have to. In order to do it, I have to add the. But I think I got it. I'll tell you right now. Oh yeah, this is weird.
Dude, this is from Nickelodeon. This is what they're showing you. Yeah, this is what they're showing children. Watch this fucking shit, people. I have a weird obsession with this guy, Fred. When you see him, you'll know why. For a guy as homophobic as I am totally fascinated by gay dudes as well.
There he is.
Hey, it's Fred! Happy Halloween, everyone! Well, I hope you guys are having a good Halloween, because I am stuck in my house alone because my mom decided to go to a costume party. She's dressing up as Britney Spears like she was in that Hit Me Baby One More Time video. It was really awkward. I just don't like seeing my mom in that kind of clothing. It's very uncomfortable. But yeah, my mom hired a babysitter to watch me, and she's really creepy.
Wait, when was this?
What was that noise?
2009, maybe?
Something's just not right.
All right, well, the babysitter.
No. We can watch a little bit of it because it doesn't. They're still part of a story they're telling.
Okay.
The babysitter's here.
I'm upstairs.
I'll get it.
Wow. Oh, now it's music. Okay. So I can edit it now.
Yeah, we can stop. I just wanted to see a little bit of Fred there.
Well, okay, because a lot of people have this fond memory of the early 2000s, the 90s and stuff, like, oh, it was such better stuff. But I think it was just as much crap as we have today.
Are you kidding me? There's probably even more. Like he said, he was talking about Britney Spears. Like, we don't have shit like that on the radio anymore, thank Christ. Thank you, Jesus.
Now it's Sabrina Carpenter, I believe, is the lady, the new one.
I don't even know. I mean, I know what all these chicks look like from 4chan, seeing these thirsty ass incels posting their pictures endlessly, but I have no idea what their music sounds like. In fact, sometimes I'll be watching Amazon. I'll be like, "That's the girl from the fucking meme."
Yeah.
All right, are we ready to rumble?
Yes.
They would really shut us down right during the stream. You think? Fuck.
Not just I think. I know, because it's happened to people.
That sucks.
Yeah, because
dude, we're living in a fucking a constant state of being watched, even when we're online. Can you turn that volume down a little bit? They don't need to hear the sound too much.
Is that too much?
I want to hear a little. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Cool, perfect.
Televisione. My Spanish sucks. So
I noticed that about you.
I don't even try. Like when I go to like get like tacos and stuff, I just go, "May I have a taco?" I don't even try and say taco.
You know what I always do? I always say, "Uno taco, por favor." I like to act like a old white lady. Can you actually turn it down just a touch? Okay, cool.
I think it's like I'm on the edge of where I can. There we go.
Okay,
right?
that's way better. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I want
Cool.
to. I prefer hearing you than the dialogue in Spanish that I can't understand.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that's the vampire. Right. That's the vampire basically. And so
Damn, that's some pretty good. That's some pretty good stunt work for a movie like this. They just literally threw him down the stairs.
yeah. Well, you
Fuck it.
know, actors are cheap, I'm sure, over there. It's like whatever.
I mean, they're cheap over here too, man. Look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cheap they are.
But one thing I will say, Spanish TV and I'm sure as also film always has hot women because they
100% dude. In fact, the only channels where you can ever see any babes on TV consistently are Telemundo and what's the other one? Something Vision.
television or
Telemundo.
Univision.
Univision. In fact, I watched one of my favorite shows from 2 to 4 a.m. many nights. No, 3 to 5 a.m. It's called 12 Hearts in English. I think it's called.
What? Look, they threw a dummy off the.
How dare you make fun of their lack of budget, Chris? I don't want to hear any more comments like that.
Wait, why is there an ambulance if he's a vampire?
Well, maybe they don't know he's a vampire yet. This is how we find out. It's the big reveal. But anyway, that's the show's called 12 Corazones. And it's just basically like singled out from MTV back in the day with this super hot MILF as the host and a bunch of babes that are always like dressed in like stripper gear. Yeah, fucking rules. I've been watching it for like 20 years now because we had Univision in New Orleans.
Right. Oh, you got it in New Orleans? It went everywhere. So, you know the story of Wolfman Jack, right?
No, I'd love to hear it though.
So the way he started was he was a normal DJ in America, but
And then
he
got
wanted to
bit
play.
by he got bit by a wolf.
No. That would be
Yeah,
way cooler.
He was a normal DJ until he got bit by a wolf after midnight.
And the only way to stop him was with a silver bullet. No. So what happened is he wanted to play black music, and back at that time it was very segregated. So if you're a white DJ, you can only play white music, I guess.
Damn, even the radio was segregated in Jim Crow days.
Yeah. And so what he did was he got a gig in Mexico, and their antenna is way more powerful than ours because they don't have the same. They basically don't have very many laws. So his station would come through from Mexico, all the way to like almost Canada, and kids would listen to it and fell in love with black music because of it and rock and roll and stuff.
Fucking race traitor, Wolfman Jack. So it's your fault. It's your fault. Rap got into the suburbs. You fuck.
Oh no, that's a different group that got it into the suburbs.
Well, you know what's kind of cool? I was buddies. The Wolfman Jack's apprentice was a guy named Cheezer who was a bartender at Big Fish, and I was big buddies with him. And he knew that I would listen to Shotgun Tom Kelly every day. That's a guy, a local radio personality. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm distracted by the movie now.
Yeah.
But anyway, he would tell me all these cool stories about Wolfman Jack. Wolfman Jack was super cool.
Yeah.
And you guys might even know who Cheezer is because he used to be a WWF wrestling announcer back in the 80s.
Okay.
He was really successful in entertainment. And then eventually he moved to Hollywood and it all fell apart, I guess. And he ended up a bartender at Big Fish of all places. Oh, cool, a druid.
Yeah, that's another thing. I know Mexicans love little people or dwarves.
They do. There's nothing wrong with
midgets.
that. Sounds good to me, man. I think little people is worse than midget, by the way. Little people is so condescending. It's like when my sisters would call me their little brother. Bitch, I ain't little. I'm a fucking adult. I'm your younger brother. What are you doing?
Whoa, did you see
little.
Did you see his weird tongue?
I did see that. I did indeed. I love this. This is great.
Yeah.
This movie totally lived up to the fucking hype. Yes, it's even better now.
I like how his legs are above him.
Dude, it's so funny. He's clearly on top of a table and someone's like has a strings attached to his feet pulling him up.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That looks like every single apartment I've been into in LA. Like sparsely furnished. Every comedian I know had a sparsely furnished. Yeah, look, there's nothing in there. Man, I love this. Look at the
Don't
castle.
close
Too.
it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we called him a dwarf. Okay, so it's a dwarf.
This has got to be a comedy, right? There's no way that they did
There's
this in
no way.
sincerity.
No way.
Now you've landed the fuck. I'm gonna say that forever now. Instead of saying you did a good job, Chris, I'm gonna say now you landed the fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did a show right before this. I was talking to the people. I did really, really, really well. I have it on. I taped it, so I caught it on tape. I ended with a new joke, which I was pretty proud of.
But do you want to stream your set, or will you fucking copyright strike us?
I would never copyright strike. I'm not gonna stream the set. I like to keep some things for, like seeing me live. You know.
Of course, yeah. Me too. Me too.
But yeah, I was pretty happy. Like I was just in the zone, because the first guy bombed, and then the second guy did better. He was a lot better. The door guy. You know you want to know how? Okay, so they have this thing at the fourth wall. If you work the door, you get a free 5 minutes at the top, which actually isn't a bad deal. Whatever. All you gotta do.
Fair to me. That's how it works at the Comedy Store. You probably get paid minimum wage, just like the Comedy Store too.
No, I don't think he pays, but you don't have to pay or bring anybody. But oh whoa, okay. So wait, he knows the dwarf.
That's his.
Okay.
That's his minion, dude.
Dude, this is a comedy.
That's his Renfro or Renfro. Is that what the guy's name is in Dracula?
Oh, okay. No, because this is like a slapstick. This is like the Naked Gun of Mexico.
Mm-hmm. This is the Mexican version of Dying and Loving It. Is that what it's called? the Leslie Nielsen movie, Dracula
where he's a
Dead and
vampire?
Loving It. Yeah, that's the Mexican
yeah.
version of that. I really like the tone of this movie though, because even though it's being played for laughs, it's shot like it's a normal movie and stuff. It just looks cheap.
And they have a lot of gags.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're actually good joke writers. There's like a ton of just gags like every few seconds. We were talking over most of them, but I saw that where he hit the window and he goes, "Don't close the window," and then crashes into it. Like it's just a lot of funny stuff. Oh, love interest probably.
She's fucking thick. Hey, fellas, that's what thick looks like. Not like these fat fucks that you date. That's thick.
Right.
She's still in shape, guys. She's just thick. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. See, even back then, the women were just absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
In their.
I love it. I have a real attraction to women that look evil, and she looks evil. Something about the eyebrows pointing down. Yeah, she looks evil. She looks like a vampire.
Yeah. Oh, pyramids, huh? Are they talking about the what are they? The Inca?
I don't know. Chris, did I get here before you did?
Mm-hmm.
I was keeping that in my back pocket so I could use it at least one time. That's what I always say. That's what I always say to my sister when we're watching a movie and she asked me a question. Did I get here before you did? That reminds me of one of my favorite Simpsons jokes, which no one ever talks about this. But they're watching TV and Bart stands up in front of the television and Homer goes down in front. It just reminds me of what it's like to actually be in your family. That's the kind of shit you would say to each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right. Oh, witch doctor. Nice. Okay, cool. So this guy, is he
Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, coochie, coochie, kachi. Buggy. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, catchy, fuck.
You know what? I actually am going to watch this movie for real once we're done, because I know we're not really watching. Oh, this is the main character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is him. That's him.
That's him.
He reminds me of, there's a lot of dudes like this in Mexican comedy. Sometimes I watch these like TV shows that are from the fucking 70s that are like, it's like the Mexican version of Are You Being Served, or one of those like weird sitcoms from Europe. And they always have a guy like that as the main character. He looks like he's like a I don't know what he looks like.
he just turned him into a frog.
Damn right he did. Hop to it.
But yeah,
Hell
okay.
yeah, you were right, Chris.
Yeah, well, because there's pyramids in Mexico. I know that, but I forget what parts.
Do the Jews claim they built those too?
No, they're Aztec. I want to say.
Okay.
Right? Was it in Mexico? Aztecs? I forget. Who chopped heads off? In that Mel Gibson movie where
Oh, those are Aztecs, dude. Oh, Mayans. Those were Mayans,
Mayans.
I think. Yeah, I need to watch that movie. Actually, I watched a Mel Gibson movie last night that I'd never seen before called Forever Young. And even though
Forever
it's
Young.
yeah, it's pretty shitty, but he was still so fucking compelling in it that I sat and watched the whole fucking thing. You know what else I watched? I watched The Fly, the Jeff Goldblum version. That is quite a movie. That is really something. That movie. Tubi has really been good to me this month.
Oh, I can't believe that they have The Fly on there. That's a pretty good get for Tubi.
Dude, they have the first 3 Shrek movies on Tubi right now. I'm actually going to try to watch them because I've somehow never seen them before. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
There's a million super popular mainstream movies that I just never saw.
Mm-hmm.
Like a fucking loser that I am.
Yeah. But that was Apocalypto. That's the Mel Gibson movie.
Apocalypto, yeah. And that's another one where he didn't have any of the language or none of the dialogues in English.
Right.
I love that he challenges people that way. Because, yeah, the reason why Hollywood wouldn't make that Jesus movie, aside from the fact that they hate Jesus, is that he refused to shoot it in English. And it's like, yeah, I don't fucking need subtitles or even to hear the dialogue to understand what's going on, I watch tons of movies like this that have no subtitles.
Mm-hmm. Although this one I would actually need the subtitles. Although I wonder if they're right. I don't know anyone that speaks Spanish.
They're AI generated, so I think that they're totally wrong, to be honest with you.
Okay. That's annoying. But, oh well. It might make it funnier.
Probably, yeah. If we knew someone who spoke Spanish, they would probably be laughing at the piss poor, whatever.
Bad translation. Oh, this must be is this another vampire? Or is this his coffin? I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Yeah, but we already saw him out. We already saw him out in the city. Yeah, there's so many times where I feel like I'm just stupid and I have to rewind and watch stuff over and over again.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. I really do think I'm stupid because sometimes I also have to go look at Wikipedia. Who was that guy that died? I'm worse than my sister. Talking shit about her, but I don't understand anything either.
Yeah.
Vamonos, that means let's go.
Yeah.
That's the only fucking Spanish I know. Vamonos, let's go.
You can tell the lighter skinned guy's in charge. He's the doctor.
Okay, that's a dead vampire because they stuck a cross on him. So that was probably the other dude's buddy.
Who wasn't Jewish.
Correcto mundo.
Because everyone knows.
Hell yeah!
I
already love this movie. I want that cross with a fucking knife at the end of it. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that'd be cool as hell.
You pull it out on someone who's trying to kill you. You'd be like, Jesus saves, but I don't. Uh-oh. Put it back. Put it back in there. I mean, I would be yanking no fucking... I would be yanking no crucifixes out of no fucking dead man's hands. That's a bad idea.
Always. My goodness. But yeah.
I like the soundtrack too. I love this. I think this movie is from 1989, but I missed all the synthesizers that were in movies.
Yeah, there was a vibe that I don't think people, unless you were alive during that time, do you even realize how kind of fun it was to just to have all this is it kitschy or what do they call it? I'm having trouble thinking now that I've performed
kimchi. You're talking about Korean food, dude. This is really cool looking. I honestly, they're obviously playing it backwards, but that's really cool. But however they did that effect.
Well, it's kind of like how they did the in Raiders of the Lost Ark, how they did the melting of the face. It's kind of the same vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although for that one, they just used a bunch of like hair dryers on candle wax.
Did you see that there was a? Did you see there was a picture behind him of someone getting sacrificed? Those are totally Mayans.
Mayans, okay. Yeah, I always forget which native tribes of Mexico were, because the only thing I know is like when I did my DNA test, I think my family's from Oaxaca, Mexico, like that area. So there's like, I got some of that, whatever natives were there, some of that blood in me. But oh, look, are they?
You're taking it. They're taking it when walking on the wild side. I'm sorry. I'm not firing on all cylinders either.
No, that's fine.
I love this movie style, dude. It's got a lot of style. That's all I care about. I like something that's visually interesting. I don't care about the fucking story.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's another thing. Okay, so I was reading why movies feel. Oh, I love this.
Yeah. Oh, my man's a mummy or something now too.
Yeah. But like movies today, right? I was like, why does the writing just feels terrible?
Mm-hmm.
And then B, I should probably see what the comments are. But anyway, B, like everything is boring because it's just safe, you know?
Yeah, it can't hurt anyone's feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, my feelings.
Oh, I guess there's no comments, but
I don't want to read your fucking comments anyway.
yeah. No, I was gonna say they would appear, but there's nobody. Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is, if we ever want to stream anything cool, we do have to do it via Patreon. There's no other fucking alternative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm frustrated. Fuck you too, man. I give you money, $13 a goddamn month. That's not enough to get some fucking respect.
Right. And I pay for the no commercials too, dude. I can't watch commercials on anything. It frustrates me.
It's impossible, dude.
Mm-hmm.
My YouTube experience is actually wild because it goes from video to video so quickly. You don't even know that the first video was ending. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, whoa!
This dude's a jerk.
Wait, is this the brother of the guy? Or is this?
I don't know. We might be looking at his origin story or something. Maybe the other part of the beginning was like a flashback or something.
Maybe or a flash
forward. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. Leave her alone. Just look at her eyebrows.
There we go.
See?
There's a big metaphor here for you people. The power of Christ compels you to fuck off. Cool architecture. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
He's not a man. I think this actually is correct. Yeah, she does sound crazy, but also she's...
Dude, whenever you hear Spanish in a Mexican movie versus in a Spanish movie, it's like you're looking at third grade version of Spanish. I am opening the door, and then when you watch an actual movie from Spain, it's like... Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Although, don't the Spanish have that weird lisp when they speak because of the king?
Mm-hmm.
Because, was it Castile? They have like a certain lisp that when they speak because of one monarch that they had, and it changed their Spanish forever. It's weird that it didn't, go over to like all the other Latin countries.
No, unfortunately, polka music went over there. For fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Every time they play their stupid ranchero music, I'm like, your ancestors got raped by the Germans. You do realize that? That's why there's accordions in your fucking music. Mm. Not something to be proud of. It's actually something to be deeply fucking ashamed of. Listening to the accordion, the German man's accordion.
Well, there's this one interesting story that happened with one of those, I forget what they call it, but it's like cartel folk songs. There's a name for it, and someone will know. But there's a guy that was popular for, like, it's like pumping up the cartel, telling of their stories
Dude, no, that's all of it. All ranchero music and all music that's all mariachi music, not ranchero. All mariachi music is always about either God, murder, the cartel, drug dealing. There's actually, I hate the TV show Breaking Bad, but they actually did a really funny thing where they opened one of the episodes with the mariachi band singing a song about Walter White's character. That's real shit, dude. That's real shit. Mexicans love murder. They love death. I used to collect Mexican murder mags like Alarma. In fact, there's a TV show on Telemundo called Alarma, which is the same thing, which is hot babes presenting videos of people getting their heads cut off and shit.
Wow.
Actually, let me tell you a little funny anecdote about Alarma. because I've always been fascinated by these Mexican magazines, and then when I started dating a girl that lived in California, my ex-girlfriend, I mean, I don't know why she told her mom that I was into these murder magazines, but one day I got in the mail a big stack of them from her mom. Her mom bought me a bunch of magazines about murder from Mexico. It blew my fucking mind. It's like if I was the mom, I would say, dump this creep. What are you doing? I would be encouraging his murder fantasies and shit.
Yeah, I know that you would think that would be like a red flag to her, but no, she was like, cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, look. I also love how like horny the characters are on every Mexican TV show and movie.
It's a reflection of life, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like this chick better than the other one, big time.
You like this one better? Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer darker haired girls.
Is it like the goth thing?
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's the one that should be in a fucking movie about vampires. Damn it! Not this dude dressed. These two dudes dressed like cowboys. What are they doing here?
Yeah. No, she's awesome. She's like, that's like my type perfectly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the ranchero music. Back to that because we veered off into a tangent. But the ranchero music, yeah, it's a lot of it's about the cartels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I knew that before Breaking Bad, but I can't believe how much of it is. And there's this. You all right?
Well, yeah, I'd like to recommend a band called Mariachi El Bronx. It's half of the band The Bronx, which is a hardcore band from LA, which I love and also recommend. But the other half is the Sons of Los Lobos. So it's legit mariachi music. And all the lyrics are in English, but yes, all the lyrics are about killing people and going to jail. They're fucking great. Whenever my illegal alien neighbors are outside, I always blast it at them so they can listen to what mariachi is supposed to sound like. This is the real shit, man. Los Lobos style.
Oh wow, my boys are just running around like crazy right now. But
hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh hell yeah. It's my favorite movie ever.
Oh man, yeah, you'll always see like hot chicks scantily clad in most of these movies. And this is okay.
Daddy likey. That's just what I need. I also love it when these chicks are like gothic but kind of wearing like puritanical underwear, like all white and shit.
Wait, so that other guy, he actually is a legit magical because he turned his buddy into a frog.
Yeah, it looks like it. He must be a sorcerer, but like a good sorcerer. He must be a white witch. He practices white magic.
Yeah.
Yo, why you gotta be white magic?
Oh, yeah.
Woo, baby. This is hard to watch with other people watching me watch it. Normally I watch a movie like this by myself and I lock the cats out of the room.
You want to set a bad example. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this whole movie again, mostly for the comedy, but also
I'm gonna watch this part in slow motion. God, he's practically touching her pussy. This is vulgar.
Yeah. I'm like, whoa, bro. Oh.
He's touching her tits. This is unacceptable. Little mommy. Mommy, my queen. And now begins the rape. Hey, remember white liberals? You remember when you said that there was rape culture in America? Look elsewhere. Look around.
Oh, he turned him into a frog again.
That's what you get for trying to touch her pussy.
Yeah. He's a horny toad.
But damn it. We were both reaching for it at the same time.
Yeah. I knew one of us would get it.
Both reaching for the lamest, most obvious joke ever.
Dude, that's called live streaming.
Yeah, I'm not working on this. I'm not putting the amount of preparation I usually do.
I know. Oh,
dude,
yeah.
She is thick, dude. I will say that. She is thick.
Yeah, she. There. I mean, there's not a bad woman in this movie. This is just.
Mm-mm.
It's.
And of
I
course,
need.
all the dudes look like shit
Yeah.
compared.
Well, if you notice though, I don't know if you notice like in Mexican culture, you can be like a schlubby dude and get a hot ass chick.
I have noticed that actually. That's probably why I should be dating some Mexican chicks.
Yeah. But then the thing is, they eventually become schlubby too.
Yep,
At around
they become the schlubby dude when you lose weight.
yeah, at about 30.
I mean, 30
Wait,
kids.
yeah.
I would say try 19. There's a reason why they molest them because it's the only time they're not fat.
Well, wasn't the age of consent in Mexico like 12 forever?
Is that for real? I don't know.
I don't know if that's for real.
Dude,
I just
okay,
heard that from.
Let's. I mean, I got to draw the line in the sand somewhere. If you can't bleed, I'm not gonna fuck you. You're 12. You got to draw the line somewhere.
Like that's way too young, dude. That's crazy. But that might explain why they are, whatever. But
can I tell you the meanest joke I ever wrote?
yeah.
I don't know if I even did it on stage. I said, most quinceañeras can also double as baby showers.
that is pretty mean. See, he's a sorcerer. He turned him into a frog. And he's just stealing his woman.
Relieve me. I love this guy. He's like a Mr. Bean. He's like a Mexican Mr. Bean or some shit.
Mr. Beaner.
This is why we won't be saving this movie on our YouTube, guys. You have to watch it on Patreon if you want to rewatch it. Chris, if we use this for Patreon, the finished picture, we already have one other episode. We also have a third one if you wanted to post our little pilot that we made. So I kind of think we should. I didn't think it was bad. It was just us figuring out how to do it is all. And then we repeated a lot of the content in the first episode, but who cares?
Yeah.
It's like getting a demo tape.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Who's the other guy now?
Yeah, was that because the only thing I know about this movie is that one famous scene where the guy pulls the cross and he goes, "I'm Jewish," and then he pulls the swastika. Like everyone knows that.
Oh, I'm getting it now. The other guy is a Christian vampire, and this guy's the Jewish vampire. That's the difference. But again, I'm going to say it again. The metaphor of the vampire is about Jews. The crosses. They use the crosses for a fucking reason, and holy water as well. They use it for a fucking reason. It's not. It's not a subtle metaphor, guys.
Yeah, subtlety wasn't. Oh.
Hello, Dolly.
Is that the same? That's the one that. Yeah.
I think it's hot when women wear gloves. There we go. Get him.
I'm actually being sucked into this movie now.
I know, me too. Well, anytime there's a hot bitch on, I just be quiet.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Wait, is that the same chick or is that a different one?
I think it's a different chick. Oh, that's not nice.
Wait, I thought he's a vampire. Couldn't he just bite him?
I don't know. I don't think maybe he's like a homophobe and he won't drink blood from a guy.
Oh no, I guess he's going in. I like when, in horror movies when chicks run, it's always hilarious.
I love the way she was running too.
Yeah. Oh look, now policia.
They call it the federale.
The federales, the policia. I like in these old movies, it's just like one light.
Mm-hmm. I actually like that too. I think it's kind of eerie.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I like both versions of The Fly because I saw both of them this year. The original is really good too, but it has a super depressing ending. It's actually way more depressing than the Jeff Goldblum version.
More depressing?
I think so. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I only know about that because like my dad would talk about it, the original.
Oh, really?
Stepdad. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think about stuff like this a lot, like the kind of movies I watched with people growing up. Like I was talking to my sister telling my sister that the one time I met my mother's father, my grandfather, my mom had told him that I liked to watch horror movies. So he showed me this. She showed me this Hammer horror movie, in which at the end of it, this witch gets burned at the stake. And at the time, I was a kid. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And as an adult, I'm like, "That's amazing that I knew someone who was interested in hammer horror and put it to me as a child and thought it appropriate to do that." I thought that's kind of cool. By the way, my grandfather is Sven Gulli. I don't know if I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. But you know what I was going to say?
Sven Gulli, shout out.
That's the thick one, right?
Yeah, that's the thick one, baby.
My God.
I love it. Little in the middle, but she got much back. A knighted man said that. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Little in the middle, but got much back.
He was knighted by the Queen Elizabeth.
She got a fat ass too.
You know that most witches weren't burnt on the stake; they're actually just hung.
Oh, really? That's cool. We should have burned them too.
I know. No, they burned them in Europe, but in America we actually hanged. Is it hanged or hung? I always forget which one it is.
It's hanged, but I also believe that they were witches, and I also believe that they were probably wearing a Star of David, if I can say that as subtly as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going through this Epstein stuff is a mind fuck because I can't believe people still aren't waking up. You dumb motherfuckers, have you ever heard the phrase poisoning the well? Yeah. Where do you think that came from? It came from Jews poisoning wells literally all over Europe. Get a fucking clue, people. We're in a fucking spiritual war here. I said it last week. I'll say it again. It's Christ versus Satan. And I hope you're on the right team. Because if you're not, you're fucked. You're going to get fucked. I hate ponchos, by the way. I dated this girl who would always wear a poncho, and she thought she was being so clever because she would send me pictures of her like wearing a poncho with her in her panties or taking your poncho off and showing her tits. It's like, bitch, I don't think it's funny. I think ponchos are lame. Oh, hell yeah.
You know, like the effects are cheesy, but they're kind of good in a way because they're so bad, they're great.
Well, they have personality. This movie has a lot of personality for sure.
I actually like the way the main guy talks. He sounds hilarious.
I think he's a good star. Yeah. He's probably super famous in Mexico.
I hope so. He is Mr. Beaner for sure. I can say that I'm Mexican.
No one thinks you're Mexican. That's the problem, bro.
I know.
When they hear you say it, they're gonna be like, "Don't you have a white mother?" Yeah, whitey, you fucking cracker.
Yeah.
That's something I find really interesting. Is that if your father's a minority but you have white blood in you, they just call you white. But if your mother is white and you have a black father or something, they call you mixed, or they call you, you know what I mean? They don't. They only acknowledge the husband's lineage or something like that normally, or whatever. I don't even know how it works, but.
Okay.
Yeah, Dracula, Frankenstein. What the fuck do you think these books are about, people? Get a clue. Well, and I love that we have to read them in school too. I think that's great. It's like they're warning us for the rest of our lives.
What do you think fairy tales were?
Grimm's fairy tales, perfect. Yeah. By the way, the versions we get now are totally sanitized. The real ones were explicitly racist.
I read the real ones. I had the real ones back in my aunt when I lived with my aunt. Mm-hmm. She had the Grimm's fairy tales that were super dark and like about real. Well, the way they describe the witch in Hansel and Gretel kind of says everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's explicitly about how they eat children. Mm-hmm. The Epstein files. I hope it woke you up. I hope it woke you up. They said they were all constantly talking about eating children in that fucking shit.
But they called it like beef jerky or something.
They called it pizza. I mean, they also called it. They called some specific thing called cream cheese, which I already put it out of my mind because I didn't want to think about it again. Yeah. Don't look up what cream cheese is. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. But yeah, all these fuckers, the constant references to pizza, they're very suspect, especially cheese pizza. What's the abbreviation of cheese pizza? Hello, Dolly. Sorry, I'm distracted again. God, I love this movie. She's so hot. She's the hottest out of all of them so far. I love her face.
Yeah, but she's a
love
demon.
Her. This is my problem, Chris. It's happened to me so many times. These demoness women wearing their goddamn garter belts and stockings. And then daddy has to ruin the next 10 years of his life again. I'm looking for the next one that's going to take me into my 50s and 60s to ruin it then. So far, none of these bitches ever got half my fortune. I'm really proud of that. None of you stupid bitches ever got any money out of me. You just ruined my... Oh my God, that was Tom Cruise in the background. I fucking knew it. We can't escape him.
So
I was like, is that Tom Cruise looking over that bitch's shoulders? Yep.
Tom Cruise makes a cameo.
By the way, he's another one that's getting vindicated, but because everyone said he was crazy saying all that stuff about SSRIs and shit, but no, Tommy was right. Tommy boy knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you the story of the time I saw Tom Cruise in real life?
No.
Oh, well, then this is a perfect story to tell on the podcast about movies with a Tom Cruise picture in the background. So check this out. When I first moved here, me and my ex-girlfriend would do a lot of like I did a lot of gay Hollywood shit the first couple of years I was here. I was hanging out with people that worked for Vice, runway models, shit like that. And and for some reason me and my ex-girlfriend went to the premiere of Hot Tub Time Machine, and for some reason we wanted to stalk Crispin Glover. That's the reason why we went there. And also, side note, my ex-girlfriend claims that she saw Crispin Glover at the 99 cents only store in our neighborhood looking at pantyhose. And if she hadn't added the detail of looking at pantyhose, I would say she was lying, but now I know it's true. But anyway, so we went to Hot Tub Time Machine premiere. Crispin was a no-show. Of course, he's too cool for school. But you know who did show up? Tom Cruise and Danny McBride. Danny McBride, he really impressed me that day because he looked over. Okay, so let me explain. So when we first walked down there, it was in the basement of the what was it? That movie theater with the dome on it.
The one, the ArcLight one.
The ArcLight, yes. You know what I'm talking about? The other theater that was like either inside of it or next to it.
It's next to it.
Cool.
It's still there, but the ArcLight went out of business.
Okay, I gotcha.
But it was called the Dome, I think, or something.
So in the basement was where the movie was shown. And by the way, no one went in and watched the movie except me and my ex-girlfriend and a handful of other people. No one gave a fuck about watching that movie at the premiere, which I find hilarious and sad. But anyway, so we went in there. There was this gigantic group of people. They were just surrounding this guy and just going fucking crazy. Pictures snapping everywhere, people yelling. And I looked into the middle of the throng, and it was Tom Cruise, and he was like this tall. He was so small, and he was just like on TV, big fucking fat toothy grin, dead-eyed, looking around. You know how Tom Cruise is. Mm-hmm. And then I look over and I see Danny McBride. He's watching the melee, all disgusted. And then there was a table that just had popcorn and Diet Cokes. He grabbed two popcorns and 2 Diet Cokes and just left. He didn't watch the movie. He didn't talk to the press. He just ate the popcorn and Coke and left. And then of course we weren't supposed to steal that kind of shit, but of course we grabbed popcorn and Coke and went and watched the movie, which was shit. It was a piece of shit, as you may expect.
Yeah, I don't remember it, but I remember I've seen it, but I don't remember if I liked it or not.
I tried to watch the second one on Amazon. It was impossible. It's like not even worth, watching ironically. Oh, that's the other chick back.
Yeah.
Gorillas.
This movie kind of rules, I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I like the color scheme too. It's interesting.
Yeah. It's very 80s, but obviously Mexican 80s, but still awesome. It's still 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is like I want a re-release. I want a Blu-ray re-release of this film.
You know what's funny? I bet you $1 million there is one out there. You have to look at these weird companies like Arrow or there's one. I think there's one called Mondo. I actually did used to buy a bunch of those and collect them back in the day when I had money, but that's not. I mean, I have all these. Most of these I sold on Amazon to fund my trip here to California. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm just gonna sell all my movies and be in the movies instead. That's what I guess was thinking. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I was thinking, but I need a midget driver and a limo and a babe. Where's my babe?
Yeah. Well, you got to have vampire powers, I guess.
Who says I don't? I'm a fucking energy vampire. I'm an emotional vampire. I'll drain you emotionally. See, that's what my neighbors are. I've been thinking about this. They're energy vampires. I spent so much time having to like defend myself from these fucks that hey, what's up, buddy? I see you back there. That I never get anything done. That's why I had to like take a break from weed. Maybe a permanent break because I feel so good right now. After a few days of being in bed, feeling like I was in hell. Oh, I wanted to talk about detoxing off of weed.
Okay.
Well, this is important to talk about because people keep saying that weed's not addictive. Weed's not addictive. It's fucking addictive. What are you talking about? It's physically fucking addicted. You don't believe me? Go climb into my bed in the morning and feel all the fucking sweat in the sheets and shit. It's addictive physically. Trust me. But the first few days when you stopped, when you
it's us.
Oh, hell yeah. I drink to that. Smoking marijuana. Hello. Talking about the topic I'm already talking about. So, yeah, stop smoking, lady. You're going to get sick. But, well, let me tell you, the first few days when you don't have weed in your system, especially if you have as much as I always have in my system, because I'm on edibles most of the time, that, 100 milligrams at a click is a lot to have absorbed into your fucking body and your fat. It's stored in there. When it's being released, you have to get up and piss 10,000 times a night. You shit liquid. I'm sorry to be gross, but you shit fucking liquid. You get hot flashes. I couldn't eat any food. I couldn't fucking sleep. The first night or the last night that I had any weed in my system or I put it in my system, I slept exactly 1 hour. So anyway, long story short is just say no. It's all fucking garbage. It's all bad for you.
Yeah, especially what they have now. I think maybe back in the day when it was stems and seeds, it wasn't like not that bad. But the stuff they have now is just terrible.
It's too strong.
So he sucks her blood, and then he kind of becomes her. He gets drunk.
He got drunk, yeah, because she's drunk. That's an interesting idea that I never thought about.
Yeah,
of course he would get drunk.
I've also never seen that in any other vampire movie.
That's really clever. We should write a vampire movie where we steal it.
Yeah,
let's steal it. I'll make a fucking remake of this, and I wouldn't update any of the special effects either. I think they're so charming. He's basically flying in a circle right now.
Yeah. Have you ever seen something unicorn, Laser Unicorn? This company that made this kung fu movie. It was a short film on YouTube, and it got millions of views because it was made by a guy that just was super funny, and it had him fighting Hitler.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope Hitler won.
I don't remember, but it was just a great movie. Like, the main character was kind of based on Bruce Lee, but like more obviously stupid because it was a comedy. Like, this is a comedy. This is absolutely a comedy. They weren't going for seriousness.
There's also something else we should talk about. What these guys are doing, these witch guys, that's real shit in Mexico. There's a bunch of these stores. I forget what they're called. Satanerias, Santeria, where you can buy. Yeah, I don't practice Santeria, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, so when you go into these stores, you can buy like these candles that have been blessed by Satan or whoever. I don't know. There's like lots of witchcraft stuff in there. It's really honestly disgusting.
They have saints for cartels and stuff. Yeah, like a special patron saint of the cart or something. I don't know what it is, but
the patron saint of chopping your head off.
Yeah,
and fucking your mom in front of you.
Yeah,
I want to bug so bad. I feel like I'm insane. I want one so bad. I'm gonna drive around the yeah. She is thick. God damn it. Wouldn't it be great to go here, get a bunch of witchcraft perform on you, know that you're gonna burn in hell now, and still not walk? This is something very good for AIDS. I really hope that there's an AIDS theme in here because I always thought about that too. Like, what happens to a vampire in the 80s if he fucking drains a gay dude? Does he get AIDS and die?
Maybe that's what you like. Remember you were saying earlier, maybe that's why the vampire didn't suck the guy's blood.
Damn it. A woman like that makes me want to fucking die. I want to crawl into a hole and die.
Oh wait, is she on the? No, she's not on the vampire side. That's right.
No, she's the good girl. She's the our heroine.
Yeah.
Master. He's got a master too. Isn't that pathetic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize it. Yeah, he's the midget to the other guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fine. Fuck.
Well, you like? I mean, you know.
She's fine as fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm testing our friendship because if you didn't appreciate the fact that I like women, you'd probably turn on me like other gay dudes did. They all turned on me because I was straight. What a drag.
Yeah.
They're so intolerable for people that are so mad about being hated for being gay. You hate me for being straight, you fuckers, you fucking hypocrite.
What a drag it is being straight. No, what's that song? What a drag it is getting old.
It's both a drag to be straight and old.
No, but that's the actual song is "What a Drag It Is to Get Old." I forget who that's by, but
I like that tie. That's a sharp tie.
that's an '80s tie.
Mm-hmm.
If I've ever seen one. Oh, look, they're playing. My little vampires in the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see him back there. What are he doing?
Just playing with dude. The best toy that I ever got for them was a spring that you get because it balances like they can never quite catch it. Well, they can eventually, and then they can put it in their mouth and like run it around. But it just bounces everywhere, and they just like go wild for it. But
that's great. That's really good, actually.
Yeah, both of them like it too. So it's not just one; they all like it, and they have different sizes. The only problem is they do tend to get stuck into the fridge, but I've been able to figure out how to get them out of the fridge.
I'm probably only going to drink 2 glasses of this, I think. It's really hard for me to drink alcohol without any weed. I get a stomach ache.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm allergic to wine, to be honest with you.
Oh. Well, actually, I think I was allergic to not wine, but champagne made me really red, and in the neck and stuff.
Well, hey, I'm a redneck too, buddy. I got a redneck myself.
Yeah. What is it though? Like certain people can't process certain alcohol. Like I can process most alcohol, but like some alcohol makes them really red. Like Asians get that too.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's why they drink rice wine instead.
Yeah.
Or sake. I find that stuff to be disgusting, but also gets you fucked up.
Yeah, because it tastes like nothing. I once
it's really strong.
I went to Korean barbecue with a bunch of Koreans, and they had soju at the end of the night, and they're like, "Keep drinking, because their culture, they just get fucking hammered, and they make a game out of it. And I try to keep.
Japanese are like that too.
Yeah, I tried to keep up with them, and I realized like you can't outdrink Koreans. It's not possible.
Yeah, that's like when I was dating all these drunks in New Orleans, and I would try to drink with them, and we'd be lying in the gutter and shit. I'd be like, "Yeah, I can't keep up with you. This is not for me." You know, I was telling that story a couple weeks ago about the chick who had a fiance. I forgot a detail which I didn't realize until I told that story, which is that one night she brought me over to the fiance's house. He must have been out of town, and we slept in his bed together. Like if women only knew, if men only knew how fucking, if men only knew, that's all I'm going to say. If men only knew.
Yeah, women are.
That's why, by the way, that's also why she wasn't going to fuck me, because she was going to fuck me in the guy's bed, but she did want to fucking shove that in his face in her own mind, I guess. Yeah. Well, no, in her own mind.
It's Mexican 80s rockers.
Those are punk rockers.
Yeah.
I miss the time when only punk rockers dressed like freaks and looked like freaks. Now everyone does.
I know. Oh yeah, this is the descendants of Los Lobos.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, Los Lobos is great. The only thing that people know about them is their La Bamba cover, but they were pretty hard rocking for a fairly I don't know. I'm not trying. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not authentic, but like I don't know. They were definitely mixing like our style of rock music with their style of Tejano music, basically.
Yeah. Well, didn't they do a song for Fluffy?
I don't know, but if they did, then Fluffy's a cool motherfucker. Because Los Lobos is great, dude.
I'm
I
actually
really
almost
like them.
100% certain they did because we use it every now and again, and I want to say it's them.
That's cool. Can we play it or no?
No, we
We're
can't
probably
play
not
it.
allowed to play it. This is stuff I don't understand because we're basically just trying to do an advertisement for your bands, dude. You know?
Yeah.
We can't play the music we're talking about? I thought that's
No.
bullshit.
Or maybe it's not them. I don't know.
But we're not trying to make money off of them. We're not. This is not monetized. So what the fuck's the problem?
Yeah, I don't understand, but oh no, Oza Motley, different band. Sorry.
Oh, I know that band. That band's actually kind of cool too.
Yeah, they're like later, but they're like a kind of Mexican punk rock style, but also like some traditional type. I don't know. I don't know what they are. They're a fun band actually.
Mhm.
Oza Motley, they're cool. They did a Fluffy song that I use at work.
Yeah, I kind of feel drunk. I feel a little tipsy. Maybe that director's cut has more alcohol content or something like that.
I think it must because
I mean, I only drank a glass so far, and I don't feel. I feel like I want to go lie down. I mean, as soon as the movie's over, I'll be like, "See you, Chris. I'm gonna go lie down with my cats for a while."
yeah, me too.
She's perfect. I don't want to know what she looks like now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's what is the 90s
89, dude. Yeah.
is 30 years ago. 30 years ago, so the 80s is 40. So she's 40 years older, right? So
She's in her 70s probably.
yeah, but man, because okay, so I forget. Someone said that if Back to the Future were made today, they would be going back to the 90s, basically,
Mm-hmm.
which is wild.
Totally.
Because that's huh?
I said it's very wild.
Yeah,
I feel so fucking old and decrepit
know.
and stupid.
I know.
Oh, that's a cool sign.
Yeah, dude, this movie. Has,
Avenged Sevenfold. That's the Avenged Sevenfold logo. Well, now we know where they stole it.
dude,
I hate that band, by the way. Avenged Sevenfold. They suck.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they stole their logo from a fucking movie. That's the kind of music I listen to.
What, Avenged Sevenfold or this?
No, this right here.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
no, Avenged Sevenfold's too edgy for me.
Too edgy.
Mm-hmm. In fact, their hit song was called "Bats," and what's a vampire turned into? Man,
bat.
I hate this world. We live in like everyone's a fucking thief and a bum.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so we're watching a movie, but I want to talk about two movies that use the same exact scene, but slightly changed. Do you remember Zombieland?
Yeah, I do. I actually rewatched it pretty recently.
It's a good movie, but
It's okay.
I mean, it was fun when I watched it. But the opening scene or one of the early scenes is when they do the ring scam.
Mm-hmm.
There's this other movie called in the 90s or even earlier. What was it? Let me see if I saved it. Ah, crap. It was another movie with oh shit, the guy from Usual Suspects, the guy that
Kevin
kind of
Spacey.
not Kevin Spacey, the guy that was kind of upper class. It seemed like he was upper class, but they arrested him. Oh shit. But okay, I'm gonna find it. The movie. Anyway, he's in this movie, and it also has. Shit, I'm gonna figure this out because this is gonna bug me if I don't get it. Because I literally just looked this up. Is it Pete? Possibly.
I feel like I choreographed the dancing in this movie. It's very bad.
Yeah.
I could do this.
Mhm.
Look at me, I'm
Oh, yeah.
dancing.
Yeah. Okay. So filmography. No, that's the writer. Damn it. So anyway, so they both have the exact same ring scene. So the ring scene in the opening of Zombieland, the redheaded chick. What's her name? She from Easy A and stuff. Do you know him? The actress.
Yeah, she's in La La Land. I always forget her name.
Yeah, I always forget her name.
She's hot though. I would fuck her. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Hey, she were a wonder, and I would definitely, I would compromise my Christianity for her.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, so there's the movie was called Shade. It was a 2003 film. That's right, and it had Jamie Foxx, Melanie Griffith, Sylvester Stallone was in it. So a good cast, bad movie or mediocre movie. It's free on YouTube. That's why I saw it. And in this scene, in both scenes, the main chicks that are kind of hot lose a wedding ring, supposedly, and then they say, "Oh, I'll give you a reward if you find it." So then their partner, no one knows their partner, comes in and finds the ring, and the scam is the guy gives some money to the chick to send it back to what's her name in the movies, right? So that's the scam. So he thinks he's going to get a huge reward, so he gives a little bit of some money to the scammer's partner. They don't know that it's the scammer's partner, but they almost beat for beat do the exact same scenes in both movies, because both movies are about con artists of sorts. Like, well, that's the characters in Zombieland. They're con artists. Those two, the two chicks. In Shade, the whole movie is about these people that are good at poker. Like, they cheat at poker. So they get into these high stakes poker game with the mob. So it's they're gonna like cheat to win.
It's already a more interesting sounding movie, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, actually, I think it's better. It's on YouTube for free right now. It's called Shade.
Makes me think of when I saw Zombieland at the movie theater. It was the first date that Crazy Carrie and I went on, and we met at a Yola Tango concert and then reconnected 2 years later because of misconnections. But I don't think she didn't at first put two and two together that I was the guy. She had met at Yola Tango.
Yeah.
So when we made our first date, she wouldn't sit with me. She showed up super late, and she sat in the very front. This is how weird she is. She earned the name Crazy Carrie, I'll tell you. So she sat in the very front row. She came in late and sat in the front row so she knew that I could see her. And then I just watched her watch the movie because I guess that's what she wanted. And then when the credits started rolling, people started clapping because she started clapping ironically to just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the lights started to come up, she ran away. She ran outside. And then our second date, I'll never forget this. We met at a bar and we were sitting outside. She just took a knife out and stuck it on the table. And she's like, "If you get out of line, I have a knife." I was like, "Jesus Christ, Carrie, we already fucking know each other and I'm clearly not going to do anything to you." She was really something. She was something else.
Yeah.
She had a completely different personality. She would have been my dream woman.
Yeah.
Good old Crazy Carrie. I have to tell you, she was one of those alcoholics who was so nice when she was sober.
Weird.
She was so sweet when she was sober. And then when she get drunk, she got really fucking mean. And I'm the kind of guy that these girls, I guess they wanted to have a babysitter basically because they knew I didn't drink, but they also knew that they were going to go out and cause trouble and chaos. So yeah, she was one of those chicks where you'd be out in the bar and she'd start a fight with a guy, and then I have to be like, "Hey fella, don't worry about it. She's a fucking retard." Because she wanted me to fight him, and it's like, I'm not fighting anyone over you.
Oh yeah.
Get real.
Women like that a lot. They want that. But hey, I'm gonna go. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, but I'm gonna remove myself. I'll be right back.
Well, maybe I'll leave too. Fuck our watchers.
No,
Fuck our viewers.
I'm only gonna be a couple minutes. I swear.
All right, take your time. Ah, shit, he really did leave. Whatever. Hey, how are you guys feeling tonight? What do you guys want to talk about? That's actually really cool. This is a cool movie. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If anyone's even watching it, I hope you know that on my side of the TV screen, I can't see anything that's going on YouTube, so I have no idea if anyone's even watching this shit. If you left a comment, no one read it. No one will read it later. One of my favorite things to do is just never read any of the comments you people ever leave, or go read the most retarded comments and then provoke you to keep commenting and then never reading the responses. I love to troll people and then just never read their outrage. Like I fucking care if they're angry. Magdalena. Honestly, you don't even really need the subtitles. This is the most basic Spanish shit I've ever heard in my life. It's so weird to live in Southern California, as I like to call it, Little Mexico, because they have the most rudimentary Spanish skills, and they're Mexican. If I can understand your conversation, that's a bad sign because I'm not Mexican. Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, dude, I love my cats because they always like guard me whenever I use the bathroom. They're always like,
you like that? My cats watch me take a shit. I'm like, give me some fucking space.
well, they don't always watch me, but they'll like face like their back towards me while
Yeah, they are guarding you. Yeah. Stay out of here. Our human's on the toilet. He's vulnerable. It actually is the most vulnerable place to be.
Yeah, I mean, but they can't do. Oh, we're getting close to the scene.
Yeah, actually, this movie is breezing right along, isn't it? It's got to be less than an hour and a half, right?
We're almost to the end. Yeah, we're like maybe like 20 minutes or so. I want to say we're. I don't know. We're like that much away.
What's going on with the bangs there? That's a creative error.
Yeah.
They need to hang the fucking hairdresser.
Do you think they had they probably had someone, but.
Absolutely, that was done on purpose. That was probably the style of the time.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers, though.
I'd put a bag over her head, and then I'd fuck her, baggy style.
Yeah, I was gonna say something mean, but then I was like, nah. Baggy style. That's pretty funny.
Well, I mean, when I have sex, both of us wear a bag. You know what I mean? It's like Abby Garb or some shit. But everyone's wearing a bag while we fuck. And also, after we have sex, I make them stand like this till the cum drips out.
Kamada. Dude, we're actually. Jesus, they're creeps, dude. He's gonna spy on her while she's in the bath.
I mean, what? Hey, you only live once.
Yeah.
Damn. Looks like she's already got bite marks on her neck.
Is she? Yeah. Wait. Did she get?
She got bit by a chocolate vampire. I find stuff. Scenes like this in the movies are so creepy. Like I guess that guys are like this, but fucking hey, it's pathetic.
Yeah, man.
Oh, she did get bit by a vampire. I wasn't just joking. Yikes.
But does that mean how did I didn't really pay attention to how the vampires become vampires.
I wasn't paying attention at all. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Where's the master? Where's the midget?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the master.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, I watched one of those Transformers movies, and do you know who was the comic relief in that movie?
Ooh.
Gerard Carmichael. Do you remember that fag?
Yes, I do.
He was always very nice to me, and I assume it's just because he thought he could fuck me or something, but he is one of the worst comics I've ever seen, and he totally, like, I'm 95% certain that the guy who wrote his act for him stole the joke from me for his closer, because it was about stank pussy. And I can't even. I was trying to track down the special, but it's impossible to find. But his closer used to phrase stank pussy, and I used to have a joke with stank pussy. And the guy who wrote his act is a guy named Jamar Neighbors, and I know Jamar has an axe to grind with me about that kind of stuff because he accused me of stealing a joke from him as fucking if.
Yeah.
And so I know he would steal a joke from me in general, but also he's dumb and doesn't understand that the reason why that joke was funny is because I'm white. I'm a white guy. A white guy don't say stank pussy. Black guys do. Making a gay guy say stank pussy is kind of funny if he wasn't black.
Here's
so
the thing.
You almost had it right, Jamar. You fuck.
That special was so bad they buried it. Because I remember when it came out and people were trying to defend it at first, but everyone knew it was so bad because like his first special was bad, but they let it slide.
No, this is his first special. It's called Love at the Store. It was directed by Spike Lee, for fuck's sake.
Where was the other one where he was like surrounded by people? That was the next special. He had more than one.
The Love at the Store was shot in the original room, so that one was terrible. And then I never saw any of the other ones, so I can't tell you, but I know they're all fucking terrible too, because Gerard is just not funny. He's just not fucking funny.
Yeah.
There's just no end. He was just like a good-looking, white acting black dude. And the reason why he acted white is because he's a fag, and he had a boyfriend the whole time. A white guy is his boyfriend. Or actually maybe a Jewish guy, but whatever, it ain't a black guy.
Yeah.
But it says a lot to me that he wouldn't fuck a black guy.
Do you love that special effects where he didn't even jump and then they made him jump?
Yeah, and the part of the jumping that he lands on it was just backwards of him jumping backward. It is like wow, wow. I like about vampires is how sad and pathetic they are. They always seem like they're wanting. They have intense desires.
Yeah, and they can't be let in without being invited in.
Just like Jews. Just like the Jews.
They were invited into the ovens.
Dude, there were no ovens. Come on, don't even give them the fucking satisfaction of buying into this horse shit. They were invited into the fucking Olympic-sized pool in the fucking nursery.
Yeah, what was the meme I saw today where they're like, it's weird that they had hospitals at the death camps.
Yeah, what was the point of that? To kill them faster somehow by making them live longer? By the way, I don't even think the Germans killed him. I think the fucking Russians killed them on their way out. What do you think of fucking that?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this just for YouTube that Holocaust of the 175,000 people was the worst tragedy to have ever happened.
Yeah, forget the millions of white people who died liberating these ungrateful fucks and giving them Israel.
Yeah, terrible.
Damn, now the
terrible tragedy.
Now that the stick chick is wearing all black, I am big time into it. She finally became goth. Damn, I'm so into this. There we go, my angel. Oh, muy bonita, Linda.
No, my buddy Matt would always tell me I need to get. Oh yeah, this is the scene.
Yep, here we go.
Todos mis antepasados son judíos. ¿Ah, sí? Pues mira lo que tengo. ¡Ay, Hitler!
That is a great joke. That's so funny. That's funny too.
Is that the Bible that he put in his mouth and it burned him? Nice. It definitely wasn't the Talmud.
He would have gotten superpowers. His fangs would have grown longer.
The only bloody sucks is from baby penises.
Oh, you motherfucker! That's a good one. It's the one thing that even moderate Jews cannot defend. They're like, okay, you got us. That's creepy as shit. What a terrible thing to do to a boy. To mutilate them at birth, so that they can live in fear of humanity for the rest of their fucking lives. Because you don't remember getting circumcised, but trust me, it affected you.
It affects you forever. Yeah, luckily I never was. So
it affects me every time. I God bless you. I'm so jealous because it affects me every time I touch my fucking cock. Because there's something like 30% or 60% less sensation or some crazy fucking shit like that.
Yeah. Dude, it's horrible. I was premature, so they just couldn't do it. Thankfully, I was they were trying to just keep me alive instead of focusing on cutting my dick.
They were trying to keep you alive instead of keeping you in chains.
Yeah,
they're right. Well, fuck his life up later.
Yeah,
I really like this woman's dress. You'd love this. I love the arms. That's so cute. That's another weird thing that I'm turned on by with women with slim arms. I like to grab them and like while I'm fucking them. You know what I mean? Don't want to be too graphic, but I'd love to grab them when I'm. That was my favorite thing to do when they're on top. It's just pull them down onto my cock like a fucking psycho. You will accept my seed. No escape, bitch. Dude, it takes so little to be good at sex. Just don't care about them having an orgasm and it'll give them an orgasm. It's so weird.
It sounds counterproductive, but it weirdly isn't.
It's crazy. Women are crazy, man. They're like the Hellraiser box. And you have to work so hard to open them up, and then when you finally open the box, it ruins your life. So what are you gonna do? It's the Hellraiser metaphor.
Yeah.
Damn, that is so sexy. Dude, this is totally playing into my weird like nylon fetish or fixation on women.
No, that's a common one though. I think that's common.
I mean, that's why women dress like this, quite frankly, because it is common. But man, all I want to do is just run my hand on her thighs, all the way down.
This is the thick one, right?
The only time I understand foot fetishes is when they're wearing the nylon socks. Because I grab the foot and I'm like, I get it. Yeah, this is hot. I can feel the hotness of this.
Dude, yeah, it's when women, it's just really what it is effort, I think is what
we have drag. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The movie has officially jumped the fucking shark.
And this is in the 80s.
What's the point of shoehorning this fucking faggotry into this movie? How does this even have anything to do with the plot line?
Dude, they're so horny they don't even care if it's like
it's just like it really is in Mexico. You see wild shit on the streets of Tijuana, dude.
Oh yeah, the last time I was there, I was really young. I went with my stepdad. We saw a bullfight. You ever seen a bullfight?
You lucky ducky. No, I want to see a bullfight. That's cool.
It's way more. It's different than I expected because obviously the only bullfight I'd ever seen was cartoons, and they stab it like 20 times before the bullfighter even comes out. So the fact that any of the bullfighters even get hurt is kind of impressive for the bull, meaning that bull is like the man. Because by the time most of them, like at least the ones I saw, they were so beaten down and like loss of blood that they weren't even that, like they had it fighting him obviously, but not that much, you know, because
fucked up. And that's not nice. I didn't realize that they would already they'd already basically hurt the animal. It's not a fair fight at all.
They spear it a bunch of times, like
fuck
before.
That shit.
Yeah, but the only good thing I guess is they eat the meat after.
That is a good thing, and I hope they eat it off of swords and shit.
Yeah.
Stab it and then take a big chunk.
Yeah, and then we got like the chiclets are obviously still a thing, and the puppets, they're pretty cool. Like they have like fun little toys for kids. But yeah, the only thing is you can't drink anything with ice in it because of the water.
Yeah, you have to get Coca-Cola.
In a bottle.
Always get Coca-Cola. That's the way I felt in Europe too, for some sick reason. So it's like everyone drinks Coca-Cola there, so you're like, fuck it.
Even this midget's into this obvious dude. It's like crazy, man. You know what's funny is it looks like when you see people like this on the train, you're just like, oh, it's an obvious dude. Because I see him like, you know, we're in LA, so I see him more than anywhere else probably in the country. And
the trans dude that lived with the college girl that was stalking me, he didn't even fucking try. He just grew his hair out. He didn't dress like a girl. He didn't have tits.
Yeah, they're lazy.
They're lazy as shit. And dude, they do it via the video games and the internet, because he used to just be a gamer dude, because he would be the only person that was awake at the same time as I was in the middle of the night. I would just hear him talking on his thing to the other gamers while he played.
My goodness.
He was at one point my favorite neighbor.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do anything except play video games all day. Yeah, that's all right.
This is even better. Well, this different, but this is even better than the other outfit.
They rewarded us after making us see that creep in the girl's outfit.
Yeah, that was just weird.
Hey, look, it's the Faith No More logo. Is it just me, or was that a Star of David down there?
Yeah.
Faith No More had a logo that was kind of like the Star of David, but it was like that with the two boxes that are. I don't know what that means, that image. I'd really like to know, but I'm assuming it's something bad because the band's called Faith No More. They might have been attacking my Christianity right from under my fucking feet. Avenged Sevenfold, fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, I love how goofy they are.
I really love the use of smoke in this movie too. I'm inspired to go get my smoke machine running.
Dude, I
for
would
the
be
podcast.
I would be so happy. Oh, she can't do it because she's a vampire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would be so stoked if I made a movie of this quality.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
This would be like the highlight of my life. You know, because like people think like he's doing it.
He's taking upside down, retard. This is the guy that's supposed to be the white magician.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, but like making a movie is difficult. Even if it's a bad movie, it's no easier to make than a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And making a movie like this, it would be just so much fun. Because I've worked in a bunch of like horror movies, like a couple of them, and they're even though they were probably terrible, I never saw the finished product. Like it was a ton of work. Like, but the best part was I think everyone kind of knew it was going to be crap, so we just partied like our faces off on our days off.
What were the horror movies called? Were these actually in the movie theater, or were they more low budget type things?
Low budget.
Oh yeah.
Like I worked in a couple of horror and one like drama.
Give me some names, dude. This shit might be on Tubi. I might go watch them.
I don't remember. Like I have to look up my call sheet to remember.
Well, like you said, you never even watched them, so why would you know what they were called?
Yeah, I don't know. But the horror movie was actually like that was way more fun to work on because people were like maybe they kind of nice. I was like, what are they jumping into?
Right, dude. I can't believe how good the stunt work is in this fucking movie. It's really shocking.
Yeah. Oh, and now she's not a vampire, right? Because she killed the main guy.
Now she's just a regular hottie.
Yeah.
I want to spank her ass so fucking bad. Sorry to all my gay fans, but you're finding out what I'm really like, and it's not good. Dude, I was going through my Twitter DMs the other night because I was bored and I couldn't sleep. And some of the shit I used to send to women was pretty fucking funny. And I can see I always got responses, but I never got to fuck any of them. But it's like, it's a lot of work to get laid, even when you're clever. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I don't think people really, you have to put up with a lot of just not necessarily just boring stuff, but stuff you don't care about. You have to just wade through.
Yeah, I'd say that's boring because they're never. I mean, I figured out the trick is to make them. You always need to be fun. You can never tell them your problems or complain. It's probably why I just complain on the podcast because no one else will listen otherwise. But definitely women won't. Women don't give a fuck about your problems ever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's still alive. What the shit's going on?
Well, he didn't. Remember, he didn't get him. They just left.
They set him on fire. Am I crazy or what?
Well, you know. Wait, what?
And where did the other vampire go? Is this guy still? He can't be both vampires because he was affected by the cross, right?
I know.
Am I crazy?
No.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at Wikipedia after we finish watching this.
Yeah,
figure out what the fuck I just watched.
I'm very confused, but also I loved every second of it.
I'm not complaining. Yeah, I just didn't understand. I don't care to. I don't need to understand movies. That's why I enjoy David Lynch movies or foreign movies because a lot of times you can just zone out and watch the visuals and not even pay attention to the plot. I don't care about the plot, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and nowadays people suck at plot.
It's too much plot. I was gonna say that Transformers movie, it's all plot. And they're talking about all these fucking characters, and I'm like, I don't give a flying fuck. I want to see robots punch, and then the robots punching is endless. It's it's a 2.5 hour movie, and at least an hour of it is a bunch of cartoon robots punching each other. Like I give a fuck. And Marky Mark was in it too, of course. My old friend
Marky Mark, and the Funky Bunch.
Gerard Carmichael.
I can't believe he was in that. Well, I
can't believe he was ever hyped up to begin with. Tall, good-looking, and non-threatening black guy. That's all you need to be successful in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was brutally unfunny, like painfully unfunny. Like, I got to leave the room. This is so unfunny. It's so interesting because guys like that have so much confidence on stage. They think what they're saying is the fucking shit.
Right.
And his career didn't go anywhere compared to what they thought it was. They thought he was going to be the next Bill Cosby, but the problem is Bill Cosby was funny. He had jokes and he could perform. Gerard Carmichael just stood around. Hey,
yeah.
Talking in a monotone. Hey, so you ever notice that white people are not as friendly as black people? Or whatever bullshit they talk about. You couldn't even steal my jokes. You had to get some other black dude to steal my jokes from me, you fucking bitch.
Yeah. Oh, pussy. Shit. Okay, so they couldn't get him.
Oh, there was an eclipse. I got you.
Yeah, and he didn't realize, and so now he's gonna be.
This is a clever vampire twist. I like this movie a lot. It's really clever.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. And shouldn't he already be starting to burn up because the eclipse is going away?
He's in the shade right now. Well, we'll see. There we go. I love they're just passive aggressively sniping at each other. Why aren't you fighting? Even the faces on the statues are ugly in Mexico. Looks like they got a little bit of Negroid blood in them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think.
I love the phrase Negroid, by the way. I always try to shoehorn it into conversation if I can. Hell yeah. Get him. I just kicked him in the knee. That's a great line.
Dude, I love this movie.
Yeah,
this is going to be on my... Like, how are they going to win? It's almost over.
And he becomes passive aggressive because he has to work in the sun too. He's a Mexican.
Wouldn't a Mexican vampire be okay with the sun, at least somewhat?
Yeah, he would just put on a straw hat. He would put on a straw hat and then say, them gringos are sweating.
Yeah.
Look at them gringos.
Prince of Darkness, is that a telling thing?
She's the princess of darkness. That's right. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah. See, this movie has a positive message in the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that he's just standing around when the sun's about to come out. He's like, fuck it. No hurry.
So maybe it does work on him for some... It has to be that specific one.
That's what you think, bitch. Yes. This movie is so inconsistent.
Yeah. No, it was him.
It was him, yeah.
It's just that... It's only that specific one.
Because Jesus is on it, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, because Jesus is on it. He's Jewish. Of course he hates Jesus being shoved into his heart. Dude, this is good stunt work. This is fucked up. Put him out. I'm not worried. Put him out, please. Yeah, stop, drop, and roll, baby.
Dude, you know what happens with people on fires? They forget about stop, drop, and roll. They don't. I think it resets your brain or something.
Of
the
course.
Fire, because it's so painful that you don't even. Hopefully that's the dummy at this point, because I don't want that to be the stuntman that died.
The star was just a day player, so they just burned him alive anyway.
Yeah.
I also like the cheapness of the special effects too.
Dude, these are like early '80s After Effects. Well, before After Effects was the thing.
I love it.
They actually painted each cell.
I was so sure the other guy was going to get the girl. I think it's lame that the other guy was the hero of the movie.
You mean that guy isn't?
He should have been the hero. Yeah, he had all the
Yeah.
funny lines.
Yeah.
I guess he was just the comic relief.
Oh, he's taking all these goth girls though, so he wins in the end too.
He's the vampire movies.
Yeah.
And by the way, Gerard says nothing funny in the Transformers movie either.
Yeah. Dude, that was like the biggest, and they lost. I feel like they lost money on a show.
Oh yeah, his show is super unpopular, but it won an Emmy or some shit.
Yeah.
And by the way, I used to know all those writers, and they still were begging for fucking crumbs at the Comedy Store. Emmy-winning writers couldn't get booked at the Comedy Store. That's what a shithole that is. So let me just get this straight. You'd rather put up some fucking fat black girl who complains about white people instead of an Emmy-winning writer? The Emmy-winning writers were all black too, you fucks.
Mm-hmm.
You should at least reward people for being talented.
We should at least let people know what we're talking about. So, I sent you this clip that I forget who. I don't even remember who it was, but it was a female comic that we know. She got passed at the store, and she posted this video that was the unfunniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I mean, like,
if I
wow.
see you, Rosoff, I'm spitting in your face for passing that piece of shit. She's a bad person. And I can tell you a funny story about that chick and why I have a personal issue with her. Is that, yikes, this is the ending, I'm sure.
This is.
But there was this time way back in the day at the Improv, where they said they were having a contest where you did 1 minute of material, and whoever got the biggest laughs got to have a spot at the Improv. I went up first. Devastated. I did my Seinfeld with cancer routine. Devastated. I knew I wasn't going to win, so right after my fucking set, I just walked right out the door and looked right in the eyes of the booker, and just went to the next set I was going to go do. And they gave the set of the night to that fat black bitch. And there's no fucking way she did anywhere near as good as me. I fucking decimated that room. That Seinfeld with cancer bit is fucking golden. It's fucking bulletproof. It never doesn't get laughs. And it's one of my first jokes, and it's a real source of pride for me that I got people to laugh at cancer. I don't know. Fuck them.
Right.
Fuck them for not rewarding me when I do something good.
Yeah. Oh, the
Fuck
joke
them.
I ended with tonight at the comedy show I did was a cancer joke.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, guys, we're all going to get it. You may as well start laughing about it.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the end of the movie. We made it. I'm going to watch this movie on my own because this movie rules.
I'm not going to watch it, but because I have a bunch of other stuff I want to watch too. So did we get any comments? Did anybody watch while we were doing this, or were we just
Probably
talking
not.
to ourselves?
It's fine. No, we're gonna.
Oh, you're not
I'm gonna,
looking either? No one's looking at anything.
yeah. It's fine, but
By the way, Chris, you're the most professional person I've ever worked with. So can you imagine what actually, I'll tell you exactly what happened when the trolls fucking live streamed. I'll tell you all about that story real quick. That's what we'll end on. I don't know. This was the first moment where I was like, fuck them. I should have quit over this. I don't know why I didn't. But it was we were recording the night of the Christmas party at the Comedy Store because Rosofa worked there. She was like, you walk in with me and you can be you can be in there. Otherwise they hired security to keep out the ne'er-do-wells. So it wasn't just the doorman, who I could have just talked my way into. They hired actual security. So me and Wub go to the bathroom, and while I'm washing my hands, Wub, Taylor, and Rosofa sneak in without me, and then I couldn't get into the fucking party. And so I was so fucking pissed. Because that would have been a fucking networking bonanza for a guy like me. I would have made some connections. And Wub and Taylor are fucking autistic faggots that no one wants to talk to. So they just stood in the corner like the wallflowers they are, waiting for someone to talk to them. Fuck you. You wasted my fucking networking.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Idiocracy was here, by the way. Sorry. I apologize. Sorry, man. I apologize. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I suggested you watch it. I'm sorry. I never know who's watching.
No, it's not a bad thing. We should be focused on making entertainment and not just yammering to the people individually. Because I would waste time doing that. Hey, what's up, Idiocracy? What are you doing? This, I hate it when other people do that. So let me just finish my story real quick. So I didn't get into the fucking party, and I was so fucking pissed that I didn't show up to the next podcast taping. I just said I'm not coming. Okay. And it was a live taping, and Sam Tripoli was the guest. And I remember watching it live from home, and Sam Tripoli, this is what he said about me. He goes, "Hey, where's the other guy? You know, the gay homeless dude? Where's the guy that looks like the gay homeless dude?" It's like, thanks, Sam. I really appreciate that. But anyway.
But he booked you with my company.
Oh, no, we became friends after. This is when I didn't know him at the time.
Yeah.
I should be clear on that. He was just ribbing me because I was a stranger.
Right. Yeah, that's what comics do, by the way. That's why.
Yeah. It's not a big deal.
When we're mean, it's just that's how we've learned to communicate. Anyway, go on.
We're all broken. That's exactly. And when you come from dysfunctional families, you think telling someone something mean that they laugh at is somehow a compliment. Because my sick family always laughs at the most fucked up shit. But I was gonna quit over it. I was so fucking pissed. I'm still pissed about it. And Rosafa knew I was pissed because when she became the booker, she put me on their stupid fucking mailing list that you could call in avails or whatever, which I was not going to do it. And so I finally texted her. I got drunk on Francis Ford all night. Around 5 a.m. after I finished the bottle, I texted Rosafa and said, "Take me off your fucking mailing list. I'm never going back to the fucking store. Fuck you." And I said, "Take me off your mailing list. You and your faggot friends will have to rape me on some other occasion." I called her a faggot, and I acknowledged the fact that a certain headlining twink tried to fucking rape me. And she wrote back and she was like, "Ha, I guess we'll have to rape you next year." What is just? Did you think that inviting me to a party where I was no longer cool, to a party where no one would want me there, was somehow making up for the fact that you fucked me earlier? You fucked me over. And I said to her, "I'd love to show up and make everyone else uncomfortable, but I'd rather go get some stage time." And I went to the fucking Liquid Zoo instead of your stupid fucking Jewish party. It wasn't a Christmas party. It happened during Hanukkah. It happened on the 16th or some shit. The fucking first day of Hanukkah. It wasn't on fucking Christmas.
Nice. Yeah,
anyway,
not nice, but you know what I mean.
I'm over that shit, man. Dude, do you know how much fucking work I did for that stupid podcast? It completely damaged me to the point where I don't do shit on this one. Practically, I don't even feel like I do not feel not comfortable. I don't feel strong enough or something. I don't think I'm good enough. They've made me feel like I wasn't good enough to do this shit, even though I was the only one doing it.
Well,
I don't know. They acted like I was the weak link when I was the fucking driving force of that stupid bullshit, and they all profited off of it on my fucking back.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, my coworker who's worked with everybody in the comedy industry thinks that you're hilarious.
Well, thank you. Tell your coworker I think he's a super dude. Because I do appreciate that. I never get compliments. I don't fucking know. I really do have to base it on the laughter from the crowd. I don't fucking know. People don't come up to me afterwards and say anything.
Yeah.
No, I really don't know. I don't know. It's a weird thing to feel like you're one of the better people in your industry and literally no one will pay attention to you because you're one of the better people in the industry. They're fucking jealous. And I never understood it because I like collaborating, dude. Give me a chance. I'll write your jokes for you. I'm running jokes constantly I can't use.
Well, wait, you might like this comment.
Okay.
Rosafa was constantly talking about how often she lied throughout her life on your Trolls podcast. It stands to reason that she is now the store's booker. Thank you. You rule. I don't know who that is, but you rule. You're the best person.
That person is making a great point because it was a constant confession of bad behavior. This is why I stopped trusting her. Because I remember she told me an anecdote where she said that if people left glasses behind at the bar, she would sell them on eBay. And I thought, you fucking cunt. I mean, I don't wear glass. I mean, glasses are like $200 fucking dollars. That's just for the frames.
Yeah.
She was a real piece of shit. I don't know. And I don't feel even a twinge of guilt talking shit and exposing their their private lives because they did it to me. And what's worse, they made up stories.
Mm.
Wub told people that my ex-girlfriend was a totally different person. So now people think I beat up 2 different fucking women. And he did it on purpose because one of the girls people like. My actual ex-girlfriend, everyone fucking hates.
Mm.
So that's why he did it. He knew he could fuck me over at the comedy scene, at the comedy store, because everyone liked the other girl.
Which
I didn't date the other girl. And it's not fair to the other girl. You fucking misogynist. You don't just tack a body onto some girl's pussy or onto some girl's body count. That's not fucking cool. Even I don't do shit like that.
Right. Oh, I was gonna say, to get the full story behind this, coming soon to our Patreon will be the multi-part series of us watching the Louis C.K. documentary. We've only filmed part 1 so far. I've saved that from where it is, so we're going to continue to part 2, probably 3, probably 4.
It's the best one we ever did, dude. It was so good, and I felt so good afterwards. And the reason why we're dragging our feet is because I'm trying to get my shit together so that I could draw out the t-shirts for you guys and get them made.
Yeah, we want stuff for you, so it's not just like, hey, give us money. No, like we're going to offer you something for the money. No,
we're doing a service here, man. Fuck that. We want to give you your money's worth. That's the way I feel. I wouldn't join a Patreon unless I got something that I could, something physical I could hold in my fucking hands.
Yeah, absolutely. And your book, which
and let me just point this out also. Of the 3 trolls, who's doing a podcast right now? It's just me. And they're little sneaky fucks because Wub went into the fucking We 3 Trolls YouTube and changed the password, and he also hid the numbers. Because the numbers are only like 13,000 or 16,000, whereas the numbers for this podcast are like 346,000 in 11 months. Not even a fucking year. We got to over 300,000 fucking views.
Right.
Fuck that shit. I'm over it, man. And I by the way, the last time I was texting Rose off, I made it a point to rub it in her fucking face that at that point last year, I had on my own YouTube, my private YouTube, 100,000 views. I got to 100,000 views in 1 year by myself. So technically I've gotten to something. I'm not dismissing your work, Chris, because you got me there for sure. But that's 550,000 or something like 550,000 fucking views. That's all because I dumped Wub and Rosafa. That's the end of the fucking story. They're untalented and everyone hated them. My closest friends told me they couldn't listen to the podcast after listening to the first one. You know how much that hurt my feelings? Wub's fucking ex-roommate said he couldn't listen to it. He explicitly told me, he goes, the podcast would only work if all 3 of you were funny, and there's only 2 funny people on the podcast. He's being nice. He's being generous to Rose.
Yeah. All right. Well, and on that.
By the way, thank you, Idiocracy. I think I know who you are. Because I know that you were listening to the earlier stuff too, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much for commenting, and on that note, I'm going to say goodnight because I want to go hang out with my cats.
Me too. I want to go hang out with your cats too.
Anyway, thank you guys.
Ciao.
Ciao.